Yo, what up, world? It's your boy LA coming to you with another real life shit segment. I want to talk about the Spurs and Greg Popovich, free agency, and the future of the Spurs, and longevity. Now, I understand it's so many players out there that we can get. But this is what I want to say to all free agents for the next 10 years, 15 years, whatever. If you ever see this video, listen. Okay. Popovich is arguably, and to me, he's the greatest coach in sports history. The man has a winning record like none other. LeBron is finna retire soon. The Warriors are gonna be, getting up in age. AD probably be left alone in LA. They probably put little pieces around him if he decides to stay there. Giannis, he might come to the Spurs. AD might come to the Spurs. They both might come. Who knows? But this is what I want to say, man. After all the smoke clears, after LA win this championship or whoever, I want y'all to know that, yeah, you can team up with other superstars and other, second tier players that look good. Just think that y'all can win the title off of sheer talent. Nah. If that was the case, Miami would have won 10 when LeBron was there. Because they had way more talent than we did. They had 3 all-stars, 3 superstars. We had none. It may look like we had superstars, but Tim Duncan was on the back end of his career. Tony Parker was never a superstar. Who else? Manu Ginobili was never a superstar. He was a 6-man. They didn't even look at Tony Parker like up there with the upper top point guards with Kyrie and Steph and Chris Paul. But the man won 4 rings. And Manu Ginobili was a 6-man. Came off the bench. Pretty much his whole career. Was never a superstar. So you see, we won our last championship, and then Kawhi Leonard wasn't not a superstar yet because he wasn't averaging nothing but like maybe 17 points a game that year we won in 14. So we had no superstar when we won the championship. Players, I'm telling you this. When you become a free agent, I want you to think about your career. Do you want the glamour and the shoes and the big deals and the commercials and all that shit? or do you want championships? If you want all the glamour and the wonderful weather. Well, I know San Antonio. I've never been, but I heard they have some wonderful weather down there. I heard it's hot as hell. But if you want all the glamour stuff and the fame and the spotlights, you go to New York, New Jersey, Miami, Boston, LA, either of the LA teams. Sacramento, even though they're small market, but they still in California. Denver, Warriors. You go to those type of teams. If you want the spotlight, the glamorous shit. If you want multiple championships, if you want a championship, look at what Pop is building with the Spurs. Any vet out there that got game, if you see the position at need for the Spurs, all I ask, man, is that y'all consider joining the San Antonio Spurs and that team with Greg Popovich and go get y'all some rings, man. Multiple rings, not one, you know what I'm saying? Not two, not three. We can get multiple rings. We just need players that can ball and that's going to be committed, man, to the Spurs franchise. That's what we need, man. We don't need wishy-washy players that's going to be out there allowing their uncles to take over their finances and brainwash them into leaving and shit, and then be putting on bullshit front and all that shit. Hey, man. You know what, man? I ain't gonna even get on that, but hey, to all the players out there that's gonna become free agents, man, consider joining the San Antonio Spurs, man. This is my video to y'all because there's some damn good players that's gonna be free agents that we need, like AD. You got a chance, man, because if LeBron retires, and that the Spurs is going to be there at some point when LeBron leave your side, you're going to be right back at square one, wondering who the hell they finna put around me. But see, with the Spurs, no player has to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that because you're going to get coached up. You see what I'm saying? And whoever comes there, they're going to get coached up. You see what he did with Kawhi. And now Kawhi looking like, when he did that look, boy, when they was finna lose, he said, that was a look of shame. Like, damn, why I leave the San Antonio Spurs? I could have had multiple rings. You got two, yeah. One with us. One you with an asterisk by it with the Toronto Raptors. So, here was your chance with a better team to get you another ring. And what happened? You didn't have that coach that you needed in the end to coach you up, to call up plays. You see what I'm saying? You badmouthed our team because you wanted to go home. Instead of saying, I just want to go home. I would have respected that. But no, you had to make it seem like it was the Spurs that made you want to leave. And you wanted the spotlight. You got it. Now live with it. Because you'll never see another ring, man. Unless you come back to the Spurs. And frankly, we don't want you back. You made your bed, now lie in it. This was your best opportunity to win another title. And you shit in an egg. Come to the Spurs, man. Not Kawhi. Not Paul George. But any other good player out there with skills that we need at a position of need, like center, power forward, small forward. The Spurs doors is open. Go holler at Pop. Look at the team we got. We got guards out the ass. All of them 6'5" plus, except for like little Bryn Forbes. He's 6'4", but you know. So all our guards is 6'4" plus. So you can say. Look at what Pop finna build, man. Y'all know it's coming. Y'all see what's coming. If you're not a part of it, then you're just gonna be in our way. And we coming like a motherfucking freight train. It's gonna take Superman to stop that motherfucker. It's your boy LA. I'm out this bitch.